my name's Elizabeth Tilstra from www.etilstra.stampinup.net, and I'm here to show you this cute magnet that you can make. So set that aside. Stampin' Up! Sells magnet sheets that work great for the Big Shot, and they come, you get 3 of these large sheets. And so I'm just going to cut out a piece. And it's nice because it has this adhesive back on the back. And then I'm just going to place some designer series paper. And this is from, I'm just going to cut off this little extra edges so it doesn't stick in the machine, which it doesn't matter since I'm going to cut it in a die. So this is the sale-a-bration paper, which will be ending soon. And I'm going to use my Big Shot with the Fun Flowers die. And here you can see what the die looks like. And I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to use the largest flower for this one. And then I'll just run it through my Big Shot. Oops, going the wrong way. Helps go the right direction. And this is what you end up with. Now I'm going to continue making the rest of the flowers. I'm going to put Pool Party on top of the next flower and Lucky Limeade on top of this flower center. And then I'll just run that right through the Big Shot. And then I have this piece and this piece. And then I have one more flower to make. And I'll put my designer series paper on top of the middle flower. Run that through the Big Shot. I guess that's small. Now I'm going to switch up my Big Shot sandwich. And I'm going to place no tabs down, and I'm going to use the Petals A Plenty embossing folder, and I'm just going to try and center it right on one flower. And run that through the Big Shot. And then it adds a little embellishment on the flower center. Now I can set my Big Shot aside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl the edges. Just put it around something that's a large circle. Just add a little dimension. And then I'm going to take my sponge dauber with Pool Party ink and just sponge the edges. Now I have my pieces to make my flower magnet, and so this is the sale-a-bration paper again and the sale-a-bration brad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the flower on my mat pack and approximate, it helps me just approximate the middle of the flower a little better. And then I'm going to put this on here, try and center it a little bit, and poke a hole for the brad in there. Okay, then set this aside, and so now, then I'll just poke my brad through the center, roughly the center, and then poke my hole in here, again roughly the center. So then just open the brad, put on some mini glue dots on either side of the brad. And I'll put it in the center of my pool party flower, and then put some mini glue dots on that. And then just center that on the flower too. And there you have your cute 3D flower magnet. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. You can always visit my blog at www.etilstra.stampinup.net. Thank you.